Hello, I am President Obama. I won, because I am the one. When I was elected president, I inherited the biggest economic crisis since the Great Depression. This was a complete surprise to me. In my 3.5 years in the Senate, I did not notice any problem. My running mate, Joe Biden, did not notice any problem in his 36 years in the Senate. Well, I am an Ivy League intellectual, so I thought deep thoughts. And I found that the problem was, we needed more debt to be prosperous. George Bush had only increased the national debt $4.9 trillion in 8 years. That is only $50 billion increased debt each month. So I led the 312 Democrats in Congress on an emergency campaign to increase the national debt. And we did it without any Republican help. In just 20 months, we have increased the national debt by $3 trillion. That is $150 billion increased debt each month. 3 times better than George Bush. Just how did the Noble 300, the Debt Brigade, do it? Well, $1 billion here, $1 billion there, $1 trillion squandered. Into the valley of debt rode the 300. Forward the Debt Brigade. Charge up more debt, I said. Into the valley of debt rode the 300. Forward the Debt Brigade. Was there a man dismayed? We are the Blue Dogs said. Someone has blundered. There's not to fret or doubt. There's not to cry or shout. There's to get voted out. Into the valley of debt rode the 300. There was no one to the left of us. Those to the right of us. Those still in sight of us. Shouted and thundered. Tea partiers began to yell. Folks in town halls did as well. Yelled at us go to Greece. But onward, onward, rode the 300. Spendthrift and debonair. As if without a care. Throwing money everywhere. Charging up debt, while all the world wondered. Is it the stuff we smoke? Are we all snorting coke? Then the debt ceiling broke, and onward, onward, rode the 300. There was no one to the left of us. Those to the right of us. Barely in sight of us, shouted and thundered. Nothing could break our spell. Onward we boldly rode. Into the jaws of debt. Into the great commode. Striving to reach our goal. Into the Roach Motel. Into the toilet bowl. Casting all sense aside. Spend till we were broke, I cried. Oh, when can our glory fade? Oh, the wild charge we made. Our national debt now cannot be paid. Honor the Debt Brigade. Noble 300. My fellow Americans, the Noble 300 have increased the national debt $3 trillion in 20 months. That is $10 billion for each Democrat in Congress. And we are just getting started. Never in the field of deficit spending have so few spent so much to achieve so little.